started seeking out the words for me. Hoping to see you in my dream. Trying to change reality. Too much was never enough. When I had your love, I was on your mind. All the time, every single time. And now you're not here, you're in here. And it feels like I've lost my best friend. Oh, lost my best friend. Oh.
When I rode down south, I had tears falling in my mouth. I'm chasing dreams like I'm walking in my sleep. Ooh, this man, he just does the best he can. Been on the road for 7 weeks. For my life, look me in my eyes, dear. I ain't good at falling out of love. You'll find my eyes. Now, when I breathe, there's blood inside my lungs. Ooh, this man, he just does the best he can. Been on the road for 7 months. For my life, look me in my eyes, dear. I ain't good at falling out of love. You'll find my eyes. For my life, look me in my eyes. Playing for my life, look me in my eyes. Playing for my life, look me in my eyes.
Yeah. Know we had to do it for him, right? NTS not the same, baby.
Ella no te sabe amar, ella te iba a ilusionar. Conste que vas a perder si le intentas tú jugar, porque ella salió a bailar y lágrimas lo derramó en el pecho un vacío porque el corazón empeñó.
Sticky like Velcro, roll with the petrol. Green like a metal, yo quiero fumar, yo quiero quemar, yo quiero rolar. I just wanna fuck, she keep trying to talk. Play my position, cause once I get in it, I'm making it known as I take what I want. Ain't got what I got if we talking about crops, so keep that in mind if you come in the shop. Please pay attention, she come for your heart. Mary got flavors, I'm trying them all.
Ella no te sabe amar, ella te iba a ilusionar. Conste que vas a perder si le intentas tú jugar, porque ella salió a bailar y lágrimas no derramó. En el pecho un vacío porque el corazón empeñó. Lleva veneno, viajó en el infierno, hay remedio ya no. Recuerdos eternos, no ocupa cuaderno y la tinta se acabó. Sueño con ella cuando yo me duermo. Ay, qué desilusión. Despierto contento buscando su cuerpo. No, eso ya no. Muy deliciosa la niña preciosa, parece rosa con olor a mota. Es peligrosa pero no se nota, sonrisa de loca que a todos provoca.
Yeah, that's my girl, she ain't playing no games. Calling my name while I'm playing the Jane. Watch how you moving cause we ain't the same. Driving me crazy, ain't changing no lanes. Breaking it down, then I roll. We burning with nowhere to go. Might bend her over and hit it at home, but she more the type that I hit on the road.
Te amo y te odio, lo juro por Dios. Mi dosis perfecta de tu atención. Directo a la vena, pierdo la razón. Me fue hasta la luna y me fui sin avión. Ay, qué aventura por esta lindura. Cuando yo la miro me la pone dura. No queda la duda que aún no aprendo. Por eso es que ahora te digo adiós. Ella no te sabe amar, ella te iba a ilusionar. Conste que vas a perder si le intentas tú jugar, porque ella salió a bailar y lágrimas no derramó. En el pecho un vacío porque el corazón empeñó.
Damn. Think they gon' like this one. John Wayne, 16 gimmicks, bitch.
Ay, qué aventura por esta lindura. Cuando yo la miro me...
We still trying to figure this shit out though. Oh, indecisive ass. Tributain. I'm lighting up just like I used to do. This usually where the truth come through. Came from what I used to do, not doing what they usually do. Keep them snacks like Scooby-Doo. I hope you catch a clue or two. Yelling till my voice run out, until my face is turning blue. Earnest who keep that cheddar on they mind, no dairy food. Pet abuse, kill that pussy, wonder what would Peter do. Beetlejuice, 2 more times I'm showing out, yeah, he a fool. Trippy team, I told you I'm the only one that see it through. Smoking on strong, better get the bombs ready. Trippy ass team, so you know where we headed. Stars in my vision from the good that I'm inhaling. Probably need a crane cause the blunt too heavy. Hold up a second, what's taking a minute? I'm back in this business, won't stop till I finish. One about that action, the people been laughing. I go make it happen, it turn into clapping. Yeah, I got bitches delay. That was just back in the day. My girl on the phone and said she on the way. And I do not play for nobody but me. I do not play for nobody. I'm taking shots at the pilot. You can tell when I'm excited. Trip like a hippie, them hits in the vibe. Still trippy, ain't a damn thing changed. Still sipping, let me pop a few things. New job, I got money in the bank. Cool spot, I'm just chilling in the shade. And I'm still trippy with it, still tripping. Still trippy with it, still tripping. Different colors in my blunt when I'm twisting. Aiming for the stars and my team never missing. Fuck. The smoke in my pocket, you know that I got it. The smoke in my pocket, you know that I got it. And I'm just smoking, trying to make it through. I'll show you where we'll take it to. Hit the stove, I'm probably stepping out with like a case or two. Take a brew, sit these down in pills, I had to take a few. Worry about my homie, heard he had an open case or two. Pet abuse, eat that pussy up like it was Chinese food. Need a tool, killers busting, show you what that Nina do. Vehicles, dropping tops until we see that neon moon. Pull up like a robbery, bitch, don't you speak or make a move. We got me feeling like Rasta. I cannot fuck with imposters. Prescriptions ain't not from the doctor. Been moving so nobody's stopping. Blunt in the morning, then go have my coffee. Can't surf on my wave, it's too choppy. Popping a pussy, so she call me Poppy. See through these niggas, they made from epoxy. Still looking to the moon for some guidance. Still gotta roll a blunt when I'm violent. Still dressing fresher than some $1,000. Feel the pressure trying to turn to a diamond. Little girl, sit down, you ain't thinking enough. Said they hungry, better eat it when I'm cooking up. Knock Back off, they be slacking with the service. Top dog, I be hitting when I'm lighting up just like I used to do. This usually where the truth come through. Came from what I used to do, not doing what they usually do. Keep them snacks like Scooby-Doo. I hope you get your clue or two. Yelling till my voice run out, until my face is turning blue. Earners who keep that cheddar on they mind, no dairy food. Pet abuse, kill that pussy, wonder what would Peter do. Beetlejuice, 2 more times I'm showing out, yeah, he a fool. Trippy team, I told you I'm the only one that see it through.
Ooh, thank you guys for being here tonight. We are just waiting on a few more people to join us this evening, so I wanted to let you all know that we do have refreshments in the front if you haven't gotten any for yourself. We have bathrooms right there, so please make yourself comfortable and relax, and we will be starting the show soon. Thank you very much, guys.
When I rode down south, I had tears falling in my mouth. I'm chasing dreams like I'm walking in my sleep. Ooh, this man just does the best he can. Been on the road for 7 weeks. Playing for my life. Look me in my eyes, dear. I ain't good at falling out of love. best he can. Been on the road for 7 months. Playing for my life. Look me in my eyes, dear. I ain't good at falling out of love. You'll find my eyes. Playing for my life. Look me in my eyes. Playing for my life. Look me in my eyes. Playing for my life. Look me in my eyes.
Yeah. Know we had to do it for him, right? NTS not the same, baby. Woo.
Ella no te sabe amar, ella te iba a ilusionar. Conste que vas a perder si le intentas tú jugar, porque ella salió a bailar y lágrimas lo derramó en el pechón vacío, porque el corazón empeñó.
Sticky like Velcro, roll with the petrol, green like a meadow. Yo quiero fumar, yo quiero quemar, yo quiero rolar. I just wanna fuck, she keep trying to talk. Play my position, cause once I get in it, I'm making it known as I take what I want. Ain't got what I got if we talking about crops, so keep that in mind if you come in the shot. Please pay attention, she come for your heart. Mary got flavors, I'm trying them all.
Ella no te sabe amar, ella te iba a ilusionar. Conste que vas a perder si le intentas tú jugar, porque ella salió a bailar y lágrimas lo derramó en el pechón vacío, porque el corazón empeñó. Lleva veneno, viajó en el infierno. Hay remedio, ya no. Recuerdos eternos, no ocupa cuaderno. Y la tinta se acabó. Sueño con ella cuando yo me duermo. Ay, qué desilusión. Despierto contento buscando su cuerpo. No, eso ya no. Muy deliciosa la niña preciosa. Parece rosa con olor a mota. Es peligrosa pero no se nota. Sonrisa de loca que a todos provoca.
Yeah, that's my girl, she ain't playing no games. Calling my name while I'm playing the chain. Watch how you moving, cause we ain't the same. Driving me crazy, ain't changing no lanes. Breaking it down, then I roll. We burning with nowhere to go. Might bend it over and hit it at home, but she more the type that I hit on the road.
Te amo y te odio, lo juro por Dios. Mi dosis perfecta de tu esta atención. Directo a la vena, pierdo la razón. Me fue hasta la luna y me fui sin avión. Ay, qué aventura por esta lindura. Cuando yo la miro me la pone dura. No queda la duda que aún no aprendo. Por eso es que ahora te digo adiós. Ella no te sabe amar, ella te iba a ilusionar. Conste que vas a perder si le intentas tú jugar, porque ella salió a bailar y lágrimas lo derramó en el pechón vacío, porque el corazón empeñó.
Damn. Think they gon' like this one. John Wayne, 16 gimmicks, bitch.
Ay, qué aventura por esta lindura. Cuando yo la miro me...
We still trying to figure this shit out though.
All right. Are we getting the lights down or no? All righty. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. How are we doing, everybody? Come on, we can do a little louder than that. Come on. Perfect. Oh, I love that. Perfect. All right, well, thank you all for being here. My name is Charlie, and on behalf of the EBS 441 Event Management class, welcome to our September Showcase on Sunset event. Now, we created this event so that the film students could have an experience of having their films be evaluated by an audience like you guys, and to also gain valuable market research data that is going to help them with their editorial and marketing decisions going forward. Now, test screening has been done by the film industry for many, many years, as it's a great opportunity to gain some good insight into the decision-making habits of the movie-going public. Now, before we start, I do want to say that tonight's films are in various stages of production. What does that mean, Charlie? I'll tell you. What that means is that the sound, the effects, and the color may not be completely perfect, but I want you to all be rest assured that by the time that they are finished, these are going to be state-of-the-art and technically perfect films. So with that, I want to take some time to introduce our first film of the night, which is going to be Daddy Shark, directed by P.J. Rivera. So please, we now invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the film. And I will be back momentarily with another small announcement.
Please. Stop. No more.
¡Puñeta! No more? Did you give her the same mercy? Answer me!
Daddy, watch me.
There you go, baby. Have fun.
Okay, I will.
Baby, I'm gonna get something inside real quick, okay?
Okay, Daddy.
I'll be right back.
Okay,
Just stay close.
I will.
Did you? I spent my life putting away sick fucks like you. And for what? Just to see you back on the streets? No. Not this time. This time you don't walk. This time,
Please. Oh.
I will dig your grave.
Oh, please.
Baby, what did I say? Do not open the door. Hey, everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Come on. Don't worry. I won't let him hurt you.
I just want to go home.
We will. Let me just clean up, okay? Remember what I told you to do.
Daddy,
Yeah, baby.
thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
No, we had to do it for
What a ride. All right, let's give it up one more time for Daddy Shark, everybody. What a good, oh my God. All righty, so now we're just going to have you guys direct your phone cameras to that QR code on the poster, and we're just going to ask you to fill out a short survey answering what you thought about that film. Anybody watching at home, you can also scan the QR code and give your thoughts on the film that you just watched. So please take some time to fill that out, and we will be back with the second film.
Once I get in it, I'm making it known as I take what I want. Ain't got what I got if we talking about crops. So keep that in mind if you come in the shop. Please pay attention, she come for your heart. Mary got flavors, I'm trying them all.
Ella no te sabe amar, ella te va a ilusionar. Conste que vas a perder si le intentas tú jugar. Porque ella salió a bailar y lágrimas no derramó. En el pecho un vacío porque el corazón empeñó. Lleva veneno, viajó en el infierno. Hay remedio ya no. Recuerdos eternos no ocupa cuaderno. Y la tinta se acabó. Sueño con ella cuando yo me duermo. Ay, qué desilusión. Despierto contento buscando su cuerpo. No, eso ya no. Muy deliciosa la niña preciosa. Parece rosa con olor a mota. Es peligrosa pero no se nota. Sonrisa de loca que a todos provoca.
Yeah, that's my girl, she ain't playing no games. Calling my name while I'm playing the chain. Watch how you moving, cause we ain't the same. Driving me crazy, ain't changing no lanes. Breaking it down, then I roll. We burning with nowhere to go. Might bend her over and hit it at home, but she more the type that I hit on the road.
Te amo y te odio, lo juro por Dios. Mi dosis perfecta de toda esta atención. Directo a la vena, pierdo la razón. Me fue hasta la luna y me fui sin avión. Ay, qué aventura por esta lindura. Cuando yo la miro me la pone dura. No queda la duda que aún no aprendo. Por eso es que ahora te digo adiós. Ella no te sabe amar, ella te va a ilusionar. Conste que vas a perder si le intentas tú jugar. Porque ella salió a bailar y lágrimas no derramó. En el pecho un vacío porque el corazón empeñó.
Damn. Think they gon' like this one. John Wayne, 16 gimmicks, bitch.
Ay, qué aventura por esta lindura cuando yo la miro
We still trying to figure this shit out though. Oh, indecisive ass. Trippy chain. I'm lighting up just like I used to do. This usually where the truth come through. Came from what I used to do, not doing what they usually do. Keep them snacks like Scooby-Doo. better get the bombs ready. Trippy ass team, so you know where we headed. Stars in my vision from the good that I'm inhaling. Probably need a crane cause the blunt too heavy. Hold up a second, what's taking a minute? I'm back in this business, won't stop till I finish. One about that action, the people been laughing. I go make it happen, it turn into clapping. Yeah, I got bitches delay. That was just back in the day. My girl on the phone and said she on the way. And I do not play for nobody but me. I do not pay for nobody. I'm taking shots at the pilot. You can tell when I'm excited. Trip like a hippie, them hits in the vibe. Still trippy, ain't a damn thing changed. Still sipping, let me pop a few things.
Let us know
New job,
what
I
the
got
deal
money
is.
in the bank. Cool spot, I'm just chilling in the shade. And I'm still trippy with it, still tripping. Still trippy with it, still tripping. Different colors in my blunt when I'm twisting. Aiming for the stars and my team never missing. Fuck. The smoke in my pocket, you know that I got it. The smoke in my pocket, you know that I got it. And I'm just smoking, trying to make it through. I'll show you where we'll take it to. Hit the stove, I'm probably stepping out with like a case or two. Take a brew, sit this down in pills, I had to take a few. Worry about my homie, heard he had an open case or two. Pet abuse, eat that pussy up like it was Chinese food. Need a tool, killers busting, show you what that Nina do. Vehicles, dropping tops until we see that neon moon. Pull up like a robbery, bitch, don't you speak or make a move. We got me feeling like Rasta. I cannot fuck with imposters. Prescriptions.
Alrighty, everybody. Thank you for taking the time to fill out that survey. That is going to be super helpful to all of our directors tonight. So now I am excited to announce our second film of the evening, Before It's Too Late, by Karan Andrews. So once again, please, we invite you to sit back, relax, enjoy the last bit of that popcorn, and enjoy this film.
There you go. All better.
Joke, are you ready? Why is this door locked? Unlock this door, Joke. I said unlock the door now. What did I tell you about locking doors in this house? As long as you live under my roof, you don't lock doors. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Say it again.
Yes, sir.
Sit down. Why aren't you dressed? Why aren't you dressed, Doak? It is 3:45. School let out at 2 o'clock. It takes 20 minutes to walk, 15 on your bike. Why are you not dressed? You know what? I know what you've been doing. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Hurry up. Give me this. This is what I'm talking about. There is no future in this, and I told you that. You got 10 minutes to get dressed and meet me downstairs. And clean up this room.
Silly.
Well, I mean, if you look at mine, just saying.
Well, look at mine. You see these skills? You get it from your mama.
You sure?
Sure about that.
I think I'm just naturally skilled. I'm just saying.
Whatever.
On Highway 46 west of Buena Vista Drive, police first got calls saying the man was walking in the westbound lane of traffic, then another saying the man had been hit by a car driving westbound on the highway. The man was pronounced dead at the scene. Police say 2 other cars tried to avoid him, but also hit him with their vehicles. The fatal crash is under investigation.
There's no future in this, Daddy.
Dope. Doak Henderson, that's enough. Get over here now. I said now. Dope. 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 Dope.
Sorry.
Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
All right, what a film. Oh my God, that is a ride. Alrighty guys, so you know how this works now. We're just gonna have you guys scan that QR code, that is for the audience and everyone watching at home, and just take your time to fill out that survey, and we'll be right here waiting for you guys.
I really should have spoke, stuck in the air. The people you know, they don't care, they don't understand the minds in our heads. Well, I can feel it in your body, girl, whenever we're hanging out, whenever we're hanging out. Well, I can see it in your face when everybody's turned around, they're all turned around. I'm not good with words, but I'm kinda hoping that you just understand. I've been looking around, and I haven't found somebody like you. Well, I kept on thinking I was here alone, 'cause your presence, love, I never known. You're like a fire, my sweet desire. Oh yeah. Well, I can feel it in your body, girl, whenever we're hanging out, whenever we're hanging out. Well, I can see it in your face when everybody's turned around, they're all turned around. Well, I can feel it in your body, girl, whenever we're hanging out, whenever we're hanging out. Well, I can see it in your face when everybody's turned around, they're all turned around.
When you speak your mind, thoughts come to life. It clears the sight. We see above the line. Had to open my eyes to let you in, and cut the ties that kept us from
Say
the
you
sky.
can see into my heart.
I love you. Oh, I love you.
Alrighty. Man. How you guys liking that music so far? Yeah? That's stuff that's made by some of my classmates here. Glad that we can able to get all of their stuff out here, not just filmmakers. We got a whole bunch of people at this school. But I want to thank you guys again for taking the time to fill out this little survey here. And now it's time to introduce the final film of the evening, which is going to be I'm Right Here by Michael Hudden. So once for the final time, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the film.
Hey kid, did you have fun? Nice to see you too. Did you eat yet?
I made her some dinner. She's a bright young lady.
Thank you so much, Miss Klein. I really appreciate you looking after her.
Anytime, dear. Have a lovely evening.
You brush your teeth yet? Alright. It's time for bed.
Just a little while longer.
No, it's late. Time for bed.
Can you read me a story?
No, not tonight.
Are you gonna make it to my pageant tomorrow?
I'm sure gonna try. If I can finish up work on time.
You always say that.
Hey, you know I want to be there. This book ain't gonna write itself.
I wish Mom could be here.
Look, I know things have been hard lately, and I'm doing the best that I can. Your mom is proud of you. I'm proud of you. Hey, look at me. I'll be there. I promise. I love you. Now get some sleep.
remember that day. The sun was so hot. I can still feel it beating down on my skin. Do you remember, James? You forgot the sunscreen. I was so mad. You got so burnt.
I remember. Jeff.
Yes, Mama.
I miss you so much.
What are you talking about? Am I here, silly? I'm always here. Don't go. Stay. Just a little while longer.
Layla, please. Please. Layla. Layla, I'm so sorry. I really wanted to be there.
You promised. You always promised. Said you would be there.
I know, and I'm sorry that I wasn't there. but I haven't been there for you lately. You have every right to be upset with me, and every reason not to trust me. But things are gonna be different now. I never meant to hurt you. I'm sorry that I did. I want to be there every moment of every day. Any chance you can forgive me? Hey. You know what I was thinking? You remember that lake? You, me, and your mom went to? Maybe we could go back there and have this little camping trip. Just the two of us. You and me. What do you say? Right here, baby. Right here.
Alrighty, guys. Yeah, let's give it up one more time for I'm Right Here. Oh, man, what a great selection of films we had tonight. So you guys know the drill. Phone camera, QR code, survey, and then we will be back with a panel with our three directors.
Strong, better get the bombs ready. Trippy ass team, so you know where we headed. Stars in my vision from the good that I'm inhaling. Probably need a crane cause the blunt too heavy. Hold up a second, what's taking a minute? I'm back in this business, won't stop till I finish. One about that action, the people been laughing. I go make it happen, it turned into clapping. Yeah, I got bitches delay. That was just back in the day. My girl on the phone and said she on the way. And I do not play for nobody but me. I do not play for nobody. I'm taking shots at the pilot. You can tell when I'm excited. Trip like a hippie, them hits in the vibe. Still trippy, ain't a damn thing changed. Still sipping, let me pop a few things. New job, I got money in the bank. Cool spot, I'm just chilling in the shade. And I'm still trippy with it, still tripping. Still trippy with it, still tripping. Different colors in my blunt when I'm twisting. Aiming for the stars and my team never missing. Fuck. The smoke in my pocket, you know that I got it. The smoke in my pocket, you know that I got it. And I'm just smoking, trying to make it through. I'll show you where we'll take it to. Hit the stove, I'm probably stepping out with like a case or two. Take a brew, sit this down in pills, I had to take a few. Worry about my homie, heard he had an open case or two. Pet abuse, eat that pussy up like it was Chinese food. Need a tool, killers busting, show you what that Nina do. Vehicles, dropping tops until we see that neon moon. Pull up like a robbery, bitch, don't you speak or make a move. We got me feeling like Rasta. I cannot fuck with imposters. Prescriptions ain't not from the doctor. Been moving so nobody stopping. Blunts in the morning and go have my coffee. Can't surf on my wave, it's too choppy. Popping a pussy so she call me Poppy. See through these niggas, they made from epoxy. Still looking to the moon for some guidance. Still gotta roll a blunt when I'm violent. Still dressing fresher than some $1,000. Feel the pressure trying to turn to a diamond. Little girl, sit down, you ain't thinking enough. Said they hungry, better eat it when I'm cooking up. Knockoffs, they be slacking with the service. Top dog, I be hitting when I'm heightened up just like I used to do. This usually where the truth come through. Came from what I used to do, not too. Keep that cheddar on they mind, no dairy food. Pet abuse, kill that pussy, wonder what would Peter do. Beetlejuice, 2 more times I'm showing out, yeah, he a fool. Trippy team, I told you I'm the only one that see it through.
Thank you for coming tonight, everyone. My name is Rob Siegel. I'm the instructor of the event management class here at LA Film School. So I would really love it if you give a round of applause to our students. They did a really great job of putting this event together. And just so you know, the way this event works is we open up to submissions from the student filmmakers. And for this term, we received over 17 films, and the class selected 3. For our filmmakers you see here, we'll introduce them in a second. So it gives them an opportunity to go through an experience what most filmmakers in the industry go through when they show their films for the first time to get audience response. So I really thank all of you for coming here and helping us and enjoying the films. So thank you so much. So we'd like to do a Q&A with each filmmaker, and we would like to introduce them first. So our first filmmaker who's here with us in person is Karan, and his film is?
Before It's Too Late.
Well, you have a mic there.
That's right, sir.
Thank
Before
you.
It's Too Late.
Before It's Too Late. Over here we have PJ, who did Daddy Shark. So wave to the audience. He can't see. There you go. Woo. And then we have Michael over here who did our last film. I'll be right here. So thank you all for submitting your films. And we'll start off in person here and ask Ron, when you went into this process, what were you thinking? Did you know anything or?
So, Before It's Too Late is basically a metaphor.
Okay.
And it's basically a metaphor for any parents who doesn't fight off their demons, right? You can't give what you don't have. And obviously in this movie, the dad didn't have love and he had none to give to his kids. So me being a parent, one of my biggest fears is that when you don't fight your own demons and your kids grow up and you try to enforce rules on them and they want to be something on their own and you just force it upon them, you can lose them. Mentally and physically. So, yeah, everything in this movie here was just based on a parent not fighting his demons, and then losing his child.
Yeah, thank you for making that explanation, because I think thematically, the goal of the students were to select 3 films that kind of were paired well together, and that was kind of the theme through all 3 films, and. Can you just tell us where you're from, first of all? But, I mean, you're here in Southern California.
I'm in Southern California, Menifee area, so wine country, Temecula, but born and raised in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes. And that being said, the location you shot your film, even though you're very close to LA, we had a conversation when we first met each other that you kind of you're isolated down there, right?
Yes, definitely.
So do you feel like it gives you more of a freedom to do what you're doing?
Yeah, it does give me more freedom because the rules in comparison to what you might face out in LA, they're not the same, I was networking at a winery, got a location just from knowing people. and just knowing other friends. So the freedom that I had and the flexibility to film down there, and it's such beautiful locations without interruptions, without some of the permits you may need here, it's a lot better, honestly.
Shh, now people are going to come down there and shoot their films there. Yeah, it's very interesting. Do you feel like there's a good sense of community down there and like support?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Something that you might not get here because you're competing with a lot more people doing the same thing.
That is it. In fact, at the winery where we shot, the owners of the winery, their family members were involved in some of the producers of Megan. So they understand, you know, just to have another filmmaker out there, which is rare, so they was more than willing to help.
Now, it was a very family affair with your film, right?
Yes.
Can you explain that to us?
My wife, who's sitting in the crowd there, played the mom, and my son, he played the young boy in there.
And he's very good.
Appreciate that. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Do you naturally gravitate to like the horror genre, or you felt it was the best genre to tell the story you wanted to tell?
Honestly, for me, storytelling is something that I love. So if the story comes to mind, I just want to tell it. I don't want to be that filmmaker that, hey, he's the horror guy. But to be brutally honest, horror's so easy to make, it's cheaper, and you can scare people easily, so you can go that route.
Yes.
A lot of fun with that.
Give them a few jump scares and you're good.
And you're good to go.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you joining us tonight. And just the last, I would like you to talk about your experience dealing with, the class was broken up into teams helping each filmmaker through this process, developing the questionnaire that you filled out and other aspects of it. Can you just speak a little bit about your experience dealing with the students that helped you through this process?
For me, it was new being a newer filmmaker, but I've learned a lot, about the different genres, about the age group, and then this whole process is definitively new to me because I'm a newer filmmaker. But it helps. It really does help to bring light on what happens before a film goes out into the market and what to expect. And I learned a few things.
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, now let's move on to, give a round of applause. Thank you.
Big round.
So, PJ, can you tell us about your background as a filmmaker and how you arrived at this point in time?
Wow, I'll give you the short version. My journey started about 5 years ago as a screenwriter. I started as a poet and a novelist, and there was a story that I was trying to tell, and I can be a very detailed writer at times, which can be a little bit overwhelming. And I wanted to be able to focus primarily on the action and the dialogue, which is my favorite parts of the storytelling process. And I fell in love with screenwriting, and I never stopped and never looked back. I'm about to finish my degree with LA Film in February. Currently in the middle of my capstone, so that's exciting. And just fell in love with the independent filmmaking process and the creativity behind it, and just knowing everything that I know now, and sky's the limit. And I look forward to taking it to higher grounds. So currently in the middle of a feature film that will be streaming soon, and then onto my capstone. So a lot going on, but excited.
And what our three filmmakers share in common, other than their subject matter, is they're not all in LA. PJ, you're in Southern Florida, right?
I am in Southern Florida, yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So just like Karan, do you feel that has given you an advantage as a filmmaker being there and not in LA?
Yeah, it doesn't get lost on me the opportunities that I've had here in Florida. Not only am I a student with LA Film School, but I actually work with LA Film School in the admissions department. And a lot of as an online student, a lot of the professors are online. So I'm able to have a lot of one-on-one time and really search and seek out and learn and become a sponge. And that, as an artist, as a filmmaker, I feel like we're always learning. I don't believe I'll ever call myself a master because I'm always going to want to know more. So for me personally, I feel like it's a great advantage for me to be able to grow as a filmmaker, to grow as an artist, and just learn from others around me.
Can you speak to us about the production of your short? You did it all in Southern Florida, right?
Yeah, everything was done in Southern Florida. The home set was actually my house. It was kind of like a Caron, where it was a family event. So my daughter was actually the daughter in the film. But we had a lot of my family and close friends that were on production that are also in the film industry. So it was a really tight crew, small crew. You know, we trust each other, and it was just a fun set. And when you can kind of create that type of environment for your casting crew, you just fall in love with the process, and the results really shine through. So that was the blessing for me, having that tight-knit crew, and really just having this access to the sets that I did. The set where father is doing some damage to the kidnapper, that was a set that was found through location scouting, and a good friend of mine who was able to recommend it. So we were definitely blessed during production.
Your lead actor, did you cast them, or was it a friend?
Both. So it was a good friend of mine that is an actor. He's done things in Hollywood. He's done things on the independent circuit. We had always wanted to work together, but unfortunately our schedules always clashed. And when he heard about Daddy Shark, and I just kind of gave him the premise. You know, he was interested, shot him the script. He came over and we kind of talked, and you know, it wasn't a formal casting. Like, he didn't go through like a typical audition process. But when he came and we collaborated, and he shot me the ideas that he had for the character, you know, for me it was just a no-brainer to you know, bring him on. Stan, which is the kidnapper, he's actually someone that we go way back in the theater world. That's where I started my acting career, in thespian, in theater, and Ben was a really good friend of mine. And again, you know, when he heard about the story, he wanted to be a part of it.
Well, nice. Can you speak to going through this process with the students, and what your experience was like?
You know, for me, again, I want to be a sponge, and I'm always looking to collaborate and feed off of others. So for me, personally, the experience was great. You know, going through this and humbled by it. You know, Michael and I were talking behind the scenes to just how blessed with the opportunity, you know, for this to occur and have our film, you know, out there with you guys, and just for us to showcase it. You know, as an artist, I do it for the love of the work. You know, my father taught me, don't do it for the money, do it for the love of it. You do it for the love of it, the money's gonna come.
Right.
So, you know, I just want the career and in film, and you know, with everything happening in SAG and the strikes, you know, we hope that gets resolved quick, because Caron, Michael, and I, we come.
That's awesome. Thank you. And thank you so much for submitting your film. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Can everyone give a PJ a round of applause? Thank you. And our last filmmaker, Michael. Michael is in Portland, right?
Well, like 3 hours, Central Oregon.
Central Oregon. So I'll ask you the same question I asked our two other filmmakers. Do you feel being in Oregon is an advantage to you rather than being in LA trying to be a filmmaker?
Yeah, well, first, I want to say thank you, Rob, and thank you to the event management team, everybody that I dealt with throughout the process made it very easy. And it was, like PJ said, to piggyback a little bit, like, I'm absolutely in the same mindset of being a sponge, and this was all new to me in the beginning. This is my first film that I got to work on, so everything was brand new to me, and I kind of just jumped into it. But then also PJ and Karan, thank you guys for sharing your films and both of them were so creative, and I absolutely enjoyed watching what you guys did, and just knowing the process now. I just have a whole, bunch of respect for any filmmaker and anybody that is a creative and follows their passion to put in all the work. So your question, do I find it more advantageous? I'm not sure, because I've never actually lived in Hollywood, or I think I went there one time when I was like 7. But I am also like PJ, where I'm just super passionate about it, and I guess it doesn't really matter where I'm at. I'm going to figure out a way to make it happen. And I got to say, it's amazing to be a part of the Los Angeles Film School, and that they actually have an online program, because I grew up in a small town in Montana and then moved over to Central Oregon not too long after high school, and I never thought I could be a filmmaker. It was something I loved since I was a kid, watching movies, and looked up to so many different filmmakers, and I just didn't think it was something that I could ever do. And Los Angeles Film School, made that possible for me. So.
Well, that's awesome. Can you speak to the production of your film, and how you came up with the idea and how you went through the process of making the film?
Yeah, so this was actually my pre-capstone project, and like I said, it was the first film that I had ever done. There wasn't really much for production. I got to say a massive thank you to my mom and my stepdad and my daughter. They were both in the movie, and then I networked with a gentleman who's, I think he's in his first year with the Los Angeles Film School, and he lives about 5 hours ahead of me up in Washington, and he made the trip 2 weekends back to back in order to shoot the film, and then to come back down to do a little bit of reshoots when we missed him.
How did you connect with him?
So I have the screenwriting club leader, and him and we started talking about scripts, and we just had quite a bit of Zoom meetings, and we built up a friendship and stuff. And when it came, I live close enough to Portland, and we actually did shoot the one scene between him and his wife in Portland. We had a crazy weird production schedule, so we packed everything up and we drove to Portland, because I know that there's a lot more opportunities and quite a bit more people than in the small town that I live in. But like I said, I met him through Discord on the screenwriting club, and he was willing. He had never done any acting before, but he accepted the opportunity, and he blew me away when we started.
Well, so he had never done anything before?
Nope, never did it. Never wanted to do it. He wanted to be a screenwriter, and yeah, I pitched it to him, and he was like, without hesitation, I didn't think he would. I mean, he had to drive, 10 hours in total, and 20 if you include the next weekend. So, yeah, and like I said, just watching him, sometimes I'd watch on the external monitor, and I would just forget to say cut or something, just because he has those little subtle facial expressions, like the little small things that you want. Like PJ said, he came from theater and stuff where things are a little bit over exaggerated, but I didn't make him do any kind of script. Like, I gave him the script, but we didn't actually sit down and do a read or anything like that. From our conversations, I had a lot of faith that he would be able to do it, and I gave him kind of the freedom to do. I didn't even ask for him to cry. He did that himself.
You didn't have to chop onions in front of his face? You didn't have to do filmmaker tricks with him?
Sorry, could you repeat that? My Bluetooth went out.
Oh, did you have to do filmmaker tricks, like think about your dog dying or stuff like that?
No, not at all. Like I said, he really, it was his idea. I think the only thing in the script that I put was his eyes tear up when he closed the door, and then he said that he felt the emotion from reading the script, so it was completely his idea to kind of drag that out. And like I said, he ended up having to cry 13 or 14 times, but it was kind of a fun process just watching him do his thing, because he would just turn on some music and he would close his eyes, and then after, I just give him that time and that space, and then he would be like, okay, I'm ready to go. And then when he said he's ready to go, I hit that red button on the camera.
Well, and the daughter is your daughter, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, and she's a natural too, I guess.
Yeah, it was a complete film of beginners. The only person that actually had any kind of experience filmmaking was the wife, and she's done quite a few films like in Portland and stuff, and she was on screen probably the least amount of time. Yeah.
And the like neighbor lady is your mom?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, yes, sir.
She kind of steals the movie with her like looks and stuff. She was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that part was originally written for a much older lady. Like in the script, it was like something like a frail elderly woman. But I'm sure my mom probably would have been offended. I love you, Mom. But I asked her, I was like, hey, could you play this part? We could kind of make it. Because she was like, oh, some of that dialogue I would never say, and I should have, changed it. But what can you do?
Well, but going back to your daughter, did she have a good connection with the dad instantly?
Yeah, it's so weird, and I wish I could say that we because he did I think they maybe saw each other on a few FaceTimes that we had, and I know that we practiced, I let them practice over Zoom before he came down here. But yeah, he worked he got up at 5 in the morning and then got off at 1, and then he drove directly over here, and then as soon as he got here 8 or 9 o'clock at night, we just started filming that scene where he puts her to bed. And yeah, they just connected right away. It was a really a beautiful thing to see, and it was actually kind of weird to think about now, because we didn't really spend a whole lot of time kind of getting to know each other, plan that stuff. It just kind of it worked out that way.
Well, that's awesome. That's great how everything came together. You touched on a little bit about your experience dealing with the students who helped you through the process. Is there anything else that you might have left out that you'd like to talk about going through the process?
No, again, I just want to, say thank you guys so much for everything, for selecting the film, and for, allowing me to be a part of it and to share, because I'm sure Karan and PJ, the film, once it's done, you want to share it with everybody, and you may not, that's where you can run into some speed bumps. If as many speed bumps as you have along the path of production and, getting a film done, getting in front of an audience and being able to share something that you've spent so long on, and to be able to get some feedback. I just want to say again, thank you guys. Thank you to everybody in the crowd that came to support these great films. And thank you to the team. Yeah, everything was great. It was all over email, but it made it really easy. And thank you, Rob.
No problem. Well, thanks to all our filmmakers again. Thank you to everyone coming, and most importantly to our students who put this great event together for all of you to enjoy. So thank you. Give another final round of applause to everybody. And if you would like to watch this event, we streamed it on the LA Film School's YouTube channel. It's up there. So go by there and subscribe to the LA Film School's YouTube channel and give us a thumbs up for the event. Okay? Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Might bend her over and hit it at home, but she more the type that I hit on the road.
Te amo y te odio, lo juro por Dios. Mi dosis perfecta de tu atención. Directo a la vena, pierdo la razón. Me fue hasta la luna y me fui sin avión. Ay, qué aventura por esta lindura. Cuando yo la miro me la pone dura. No queda la duda que aún no aprendo. Por eso es que ahora te digo adiós. Ella no te sabe amar, ella te va a ilusionar. Conste que vas a perder si le intentas tú jugar. Porque ella salió a bailar y lágrimas no derramó. En el pecho un vacío porque el corazón empeñó.
Damn. Think they gon' like this one. John Wayne, 16 gimmicks, bitch.
Ay, qué aventura por esta lindura. Cuando yo la miro me...
We still trying to figure this shit out though. Oh, indecisive ass. Tributane. I'm lighting up just like I used to do. This usually where the truth come through. Came